a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Right now, we're in the middle of the holidays. People are trying to find that perfect gift for someone that they care about. I believe that so much is focused on the gift giving now that the true meaning of Christmas is lost. People just focus on finding that perfect gift that there's no meaning behind it anymore. So we wanted to go around the community and find out what Christmas means around here. We went and asked storekeepers, and we went and asked the organizations around the community what they're doing. We want to find out what they're doing, and we wanted to find out what the true meaning of Christmas was.
Christmas to me is family, food, friends, and fun.
Believing in Santa, was always fun. Yeah, as a kid.
Waking up with my brothers at like 2 in the morning to go downstairs and get our presents.
It's a time to look at yourself and what your life is, how you're conducting your life. It's a time to be grateful for, I think, people in Goderich especially. A lot. It's a time to take stock and be grateful. Gratitude, I think.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
These are all donations from various organizations. And then tomorrow in Goderich, we're giving out 105 hampers to 105 families and single people. So with that comes, they get toys. So they're sorted by different age groups. Yeah, I definitely think it's making a huge impact in people's lives. It's sad that it's sad that every year it seems the numbers go up. As a social agency as well, you always want to see the numbers go down. That should be your goal. If you helped 50 families, next year would be great if you only had to help 48. We are in the business of putting ourselves out of business, but the realities of life is usually quite different than that. So, especially in this area with the closing of the plant and the economic situation around the world as of late, we're always going to have people that need our help. So, trying to give it as best as we can, and I think we're succeeding. Like last year, we didn't have 100 hampers, and this year we're over 100. So there has been an increase this year. So that's alarming. But it's great that with that increase, the community has also increased its giving to us, so we can meet the needs. Basically, in Goderich and the surrounding areas, so Clinton, again, Kincardine, every service club is somehow involved with us. The Legion, Rotary, Kinsman. I'm going to miss a couple, but all of those clubs are helping out. As are the fire department, police, just those organizations. But then we have individual volunteers as well. So people just come up to the door. There was a young woman on Thursday coming back from university and just said, I'm sitting at home doing nothing. Can I help? So she's been sorting all week, and we get people like that all the time as well. So that's definitely. We couldn't function without the community support and without volunteers. And actually, 90% of the people who help out, maybe not that, maybe 75% of the people who help out aren't really connected to the Salvation Army. They're just people who want to do something good. For whatever reason, someone falls through the cracks for us. there's a good chance that one of the other organizations in town is going to help them out, which is great, because ultimately I don't care if we help those who are most in need or someone else does. What matters to me is just that those most in need aren't going hungry. The money that comes in the Goderich area stays in the Goderich area at the kettles. So it's so important, because that's, again, where all of our fundraising comes in, and that's why we can do this kind of stuff.
That's great.
So it's really important, and the people who volunteer for us, they do 2-hour shifts on the kettles, and we have, from 10 to 8 every day, and it's just people standing there. And again, 75% of them might not be connected to the Salvation Army at all. They just want to help out, and without that money, we would just not be able to operate. So that's the other thing that we do at Christmas that's really important.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
We have a Fishes and Loaves program at our church, and the program is for anyone who needs a hot meal. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of poor people in our town, or people that aren't even necessarily that poor but are lonely, live by themselves. So we provide a hot, nutritious meal for them once a month, all year round. But at Christmas we go all out and cook extra great things for them, and we always have a group that comes in to give them gifts. And for a lot of these people, it could be the only gift that they get, and we've experienced that. Well, they're excited to come, especially for the Christmas one, because they know they're going to get great roast beef or turkey, and they smell it when they're coming in, and that's great. The first year that they received gifts, they were flabbergasted that we would give them a hot meal and also give them gifts. And I can remember this one man in particular. He was probably in his 40s or so, and he actually started crying because he hadn't received a gift since he couldn't remember.
Wow.
And they're not large gifts, they're blankets or mugs with Tim Hortons coupons, things like that. Not what we would consider huge gifts, but they're thoughtful gifts, and he was really touched. Last year, I think it was last year, this one woman, she collects teapots, and it's her only collection, and she just loves teapots. And what do you think that she ended up getting that year? Was a teapot. Mm-hmm.
Christmas night, another fight, tears we cried a flood. Got all kinds of poison in my blood. I took my feet to Oxford Street, trying to right a wrong. Just walk away, those windows say, but I can't believe she's gone. When you're still waiting for the snow to fall, it doesn't really feel like Christmas at all.